Well, hello, discrete math fans. We're going to talk about the contrapositive, converse, and inverse of implications. We're going to start with a definition of the contrapositive. So if you have an implication, P implies Q, the contrapositive of that implication is the statement not Q implies not P. Now, it is a fundamental law of logic that an implication is logically equivalent to its contrapositive. Now, just like any other assertion that you might make about statement forms being logically equivalent, you could prove this with a truth table. In fact, I would encourage you to do exactly that, to write out truth tables for these and prove that they are logically equivalent. I'm not going to do it here, but I think it is a worthwhile exercise for you to try. All right, let's do an example. Let's write the contrapositive of this sentence. If I don't set my alarm, then I will miss class. So in order to write down the contrapositive, what we're going to do is we'll negate each component and reverse the order of the implication. That means the contrapositive of the original sentence is, if I don't miss class, then I set my alarm. Notice that we switch the order and then we negated each piece. And these two sentences are logically equivalent. Now, the fact that an implication and its contrapositive are logically equivalent is something we're going to use a lot in this class. Now, there are two other variants of a conditional statement. They are not logically equivalent to the original. So let's suppose that we start with a conditional statement P implies Q. Then the converse of the original statement is Q implies P. So you reverse the order, but you don't negate. And then the inverse is where you negate each piece, but you don't switch the order. All right, so here's some important facts about converses and inverses. A conditional statement and its converse are not logically equivalent. A conditional statement and its inverse are not logically equivalent. However, the converse and inverse of a conditional statement are logically equivalent to each other. And again, these are all things that you can prove. The fact that these various statement forms are equivalent or not equivalent to each other, you can prove them using truth tables. And you probably should take the time to write out the truth tables to prove these things. Okay, that's all for now.